everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alicia Nicole Jackson. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you are here. Okay, if you're new here, hello. If you're not, welcome back. Okay, y'all. You know what today is, and if you don't, I'm gonna tell you. It was lower body day. Okay, I recorded this Sunday. Sorry, y'all. I've been super busy. I'm posting on TikTok and Instagram. Please follow me on there. But I did not forget about YouTube. I'm gonna be uploading a lot of my shorts that have been doing well on my other social medias. Like one went viral on TikTok and IG, so I'm gonna upload that. And I'm gonna try not to forget about my YouTube channel, right? Because I love it here. This is what got me comfortable posting content, put myself out there, being able to be vocal and gaining a basically subscribers, team support. So thank you guys for coming back, and if you're new, thank you for being here. I literally just post about me working out, health, wellness, fitness. I might even start a podcast on this channel because I talk a lot, okay, and I could talk all day. So we'll see what this turns into, but thank you for coming. Today we're gonna focus on working out. I don't even know if I'm necessarily quote unquote bulking. I don't know what I'm doing. I just know that I am following a plan that I followed when I was bulking, and I'm maintaining a certain amount of calories, um, which is pretty cool, right? I'm not really too focused on growing my body any more than it is. Like I feel like I'm 5'3", 132 to 135 pounds, maybe 130 some days. It just depends. My weight fluctuates. But I like my size and I like where I'm at. Like, I'm 28. I have not had any kids yet. This is perfect. Why do I need to get more why I need more booty? But I'm still going to do my workouts. I'm still going to lift heavy. If I gain more muscle and more fat back there, so be it. But I think my focus now is just to have a really good workout and keep going. That's literally my focus. So that's going to be my focus today. I'm going to walk you guys through my workout and what I did. This was actually a really stressful and hard day for me. This was a stressful and hard day. Sorry guys, I think the sound cut off for a minute. But a lot of the New Year's crowd is in, and yes, I'm thankful. Yes, y'all in. Let's get y'all bodies right. If you want any advice or any training advice, feel free to go to my website and I will help you out. New year, new you, okay? But all them people, honey, I was overstimulated. The gym has been packed lately. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that, but it's been packed. I mean, at time, okay? There was not one time that it wasn't packed. And I think I went later in the afternoon, but even when I did the early morning gym, honey, it was packed, okay? And I'm happy that people are getting their workout in. Maybe that just means I gotta go earlier. I gotta be a 5 a.m. clubber again, a 5 a.m. girly as far as the gym is concerned. We shall see, okay? But honey, I was in there struggling. I didn't feel like it. I was tired. The crazy thing about posting content is I'm super grateful to create content. I'm super grateful for where this is taking me, where God is taking me. I'm blessed, man. I've only been doing this for a short period of time and have seen success. And I read somewhere that when things happen like that for you, let's say you start something and you take off really fast, right? That's typically what you're meant to do. So I'm grateful that I found this path. It's going to lead me to a lot of abundance and success and me to live my life how I want, because I don't want to work for nobody, guys, okay? Um, but I definitely could feel when my videos are taking off. So a little bit of that energy. I was a little tired in the gym, honey. I could feel it. All right. But I still showed up. And I feel like this is one of the things that is keeping me very, very stable, right? The gym is good not only for your physical health, but your mental health. This is one of the places I go and I feel peace. I feel calm. Even in the middle of everybody being there and being overstimulated, I know my way around the gym. I know the exercises. I know the weights I need. The confidence I have in here is such a beautiful thing, right? It's something that regardless of what's going on in the outside world, regardless of how I'm feeling today, regardless if I like my outfit, my hair, whatever have you, I could come in here and I could work out and I could put all that energy and focus into lifting weights and doing something else, okay? So this was an interesting day. It was kind of busy, but I pushed through anyway because that is what we do over here, and I'm just blessed, y'all. We're gonna get into this workout in a minute, and I'm gonna tell you guys what to do and how to do it. And if you want to do it that way, great. You're gonna get some gains, and if you don't, just listen to me talk. Oh my goodness. I know y'all wanted some legging try on hauls and clothes try on hauls. That's gonna come at some point, but I am gonna talk more here because that's really what's making my platform go up. Okay. But for now, we're gonna get into these RDLs. All right, this is one of my favorites. I believe those are 30 pound dumbbells, and I love RDLs because now I can actually feel them. At first, when I was doing RDLs, I could not feel them in my bum. Okay, that's why I hated doing them. And a lot of people have this complaint with certain exercises and workouts. And then I think maybe I just changed how I was doing them and I had more muscle mind connection. I talked about that on one of my videos and how important that is. And I swear, ever since I've been having more muscle mind connection, closing my eyes, focusing on squeezing my glutes as I'm coming up, squeeze your glutes, but not locking your legs, not locking your knees, excuse me, or legs, knees, whatever. Don't lock up, okay? Ever since I've been focusing on that, I feel like I have learn to love RDLs, and this is one of my staples. I start every lower body day off with RDLs. I do RDLs on my upper body day because I feel like this is really effective for my butt. Okay, these are great. Like when people say do these, they know what they're talking about. And if you are doing a workout or exercise that doesn't work for you, you are probably doing it wrong or not squeezing, right? And even with these, I'm still learning, obviously, but I will say, guys, I feel like I'm getting better. I'm getting better. It's not perfect as far as the form, but it's a lot better. Okay, trying to hinge at the hips, come down, all right, and then squeeze at the top. So it's looking good. I have no complaints. You might be like, I do. Okay. Um, so for these RDLs, how many sets did I do RDLs? Um, you guys, I gotta watch my own video, honey, because I don't have them written down. I typically like just incorporate them the day of. And then everything else was pretty spontaneous. I think after this, I did like side step squats, which was like 3 sets of 8 on each side. So for these ones, I would say do 3 sets of 8 or 3 sets of 10. But this was heavy lifting day, so I try to keep the dumbbells pretty heavy. I have 30 pounders on both sides, and I could probably go up higher than 30s at this point. Also, I love these bands. I wear these bands all the time. They help promote just blood flow to the specific areas, give you a nice pump, muscle hypertrophy, all the amazing things, and they just look good on. But I think that's gonna be my last time banded up. I don't need the bands, to be honest, y'all. I know what I'm doing now. The pump's still there when I take them off. Okay, maybe I'll insert a picture. It's all still there. I don't even know why I have them on anymore. Like, I'm gonna get the results regardless. So this gonna probably be my last video banded up. But I'm not saying in the future that I won't use bands or I won't, incorporate them on my website. I think that would be cool too. Again, I attach my Instagram, my TikTok, everything else, all my socials. You can email me. You could contact me via my website. You could leave a comment. Just be respectful. For these ones, 3 sets of 8 or 3 sets of 10 of RDLs. Make sure you're hinging at your hips, coming back up, squeezing your glutes at the top. Okay? All right. So, according to the workout, this is what I was told. All right. Goblet position side step squats. All right. So, this is what I got from that. Right. 8 steps each way. All right. So, 8 steps on your left leg out and 8 steps on your right leg out. These are just literally side lunges. That's all they are with heavy dumbbells. These are pretty effective. The only thing I would say, the foot that is not going outward, I wish I would have got a plate and elevated it just to make it a little harder stepping away. I think that would have been better. But this is not one of my staple workouts. This is one that my trainer gave me. Shout out to my trainer. I still use his workouts from 2 years ago. They do not fail. Um, Doing this effectively will have you ripping leggings. He had me ripping leggings my first year. He has his certification. He's managed gyms. He's helped boxers. He does it all. He's literally a multifaceted person, and I don't have my official certification, but he does, and he's the one who helped me come up with my glue guide. Link in my bio if you want to purchase that. I have a hair growth guide as well, but shout out to him. His workouts are so effective that I'm still doing them 2 years later and they still work. Okay, the only difference is, like I said, I'm not really trying to bulk as much. I'm just trying to maintain what I have. Okay, So I'm eating about like 3,000 calories a day and 150 grams of protein daily minimum. So that's literally what I eat. That's the protein I eat, and then I just work out really hard. Like I said, I still do his workouts. Even though they're aimed for bulking, I still do them. I still push myself. I'm lifting heavier, and I'm just going along with things. I've said this on my other video. I think I'm in a phase of really truly loving myself very, very deeply. And to me, that involves just like embracing my natural self. So, I feel like that's one of the hardest things to do, especially as a woman, especially as a black woman, to embrace your natural beauty and, see yourself as beautiful. And even black men, too. That's why I encourage the gym so much, because it's like, here you are pushing yourself, pushing your body, building confidence. Nobody can take that confidence away from you. I've been in here for years and I still have work to do. I still have work to do. I still could be better, Years of this, and I'm still going, and I'm still pushing, and I'm still trying, and I'm still showing up. This builds a type of inner confidence that nobody could take away from you, no matter what nobody says on the outside world. And I'm really just in a really good place, and I want to stay in that place of self love, So, I hope that if anything you get from my videos, not only some cool and creative workouts, but just me being a light on this channel and using my pages and my platform to make the world a little bit of a better place. It'd be cold. I know the world could be cold. So just making sure it's, at least when you come over here, it's warm. Remember, just for these goblet squat positions, simple side step squat, side lunge, whatever you want to call it, 8 on each side. We're doing 3 sets. For the last set, I was kind of getting bored with this, and it felt kind of awkward. Like I said, I should have got a plate to um, put my foot that's not lunging away on. So I was like, okay, for the last set, we're going to just do side steps, 8 steps each way, right? A little different, but to mix it up. And I think I grabbed a dumbbell because I'm like, this is not hard enough. And that's one of the many things you could do just to make your routine a bit different and challenge yourself. Grab weight, right? You could use resistance bands as well, which are really awesome. Which is another thing sometimes I like to incorporate, to spice things up. But for the last set, you could do this or continue doing what I was doing. Literally, I'm doing the same thing, just instead of staying in place, I'm moving my body. Which I like these two. These are harder in my personal opinion. And I probably should have did them in the beginning. But I was like, you know what? I'm overstimulated. Let me stay in my little corner. And then I eventually did what I wanted to do anyway, which was move around. So there you go. All right, next we're going to hit this leg press. Okay. For some of these videos, if you're wondering why I only show a certain amount of sets, it's because I know you guys have busy lives and I'm not trying to take up your whole day with this dang on video. Okay. All right. These are workouts that I continuously do, but I do them because they work, especially this leg press. My legs are very, very strong. All right. So for this, I was doing the leg press. My feet position for this was high and low. Okay. And then I did 3 sets of 15. So yeah. Did I did 3 sets of 15 for the leg press? Sorry, you guys. I may be speaking too soon. This is all over the place, honey. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Let's see how many I did. 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, maybe I did 10. I figured I did probably 3 sets of 10 or 3 sets of 15, whichever one you want to do for this. But make sure you position your feet in the high and low position, because when you position your feet in those positions, guess what? You target different areas. So, shout out to the leg press. This is one of my favorite machines. Okay, I feel real strong gal on this one. Okay, because I'm literally lifting heavy weight. And I have to go higher in weight too. I think the gym is so interesting, y'all. One of the reasons why I love it is because your work is never done. Like, you can always lift heavier. You can always be better, baby. You can always build the muscles more. I'm not currently taking creatine, but I'm actually about to add creatine to my vitamin regimen as well as collagen. Collagen is good for your skin, your hair, And a lot of really, really beautiful older women I see who look great, they use collagen. So I'm like, it's time to add some collagen to my routine. But yeah, creatine especially, because creatine helps with muscle building. And back to my point of like always improving, that's a great way to always improve. Just taking creatine every day for that muscle growth. And I already look really good, so I don't know why I even want to take creatine. But hell, let's see how far we can take this. I heard one of my favorite creators. I love them, and they basically talked about how they are here on this earth to self max. Okay, and basically what self max means is like to become the best version of their self. There's no limit on their growth. Right? And I feel like in a lot of ways I like that thinking, and I feel like I want to incorporate that as well. And I kind of already do when it comes to the gym and bulking, and how I'm like, ooh, like let me take, adding little ways to improve and becoming a better person. Not only does it keep you busy, when you focus on yourself, but it just also keeps you happy and having something to look forward to. And in the same breath, I'm also at a stage where, like I said earlier, I love myself. So, hey, if it stays where it's at, that's fine. But I'm always open to looking, for ways to improve. So I think it's absolutely okay to self max. And, you can do whatever you put your mind to. I think I'm about to be in year 6 of the gym. And it took me 3 years of fumbling, not knowing what to do, and then 2 years of bulking and actually seeing results, which is when I really started posting my workout videos on here. That's when I was really seeing results. I went from